Hey, I'm Coach Ace, and today we're diving deep into the psychology of attraction. Ever notice how some guys seem to effortlessly draw women in like they've cracked the code to attraction? What if I told you there are a few psychological principles at play that you can tap into to boost your own attractiveness? In this video, we're breaking down the key strategies that can completely change how you approach dating. By the end, you'll walk away with practical tips you can start using right away. So if you're serious about improving your dating life and want to know what really resonates with women, let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed that we tend to value things more when they're hard to get? Think about it. Whether it's limited edition sneakers, concert tickets, or even someone's attention. When it's less available, we want it more. Now, how does this play out in dating? If you're always available, constantly texting or hanging around, how do you think that affects her perception of you? You guessed it. It lowers your value. The principle behind this is called scarcity. People are naturally drawn to what they feel they might lose or can't easily get. So instead of being overly accessible, show her that you've got your own life going on. Pursue your goals. Hang out with friends and let her see that you're someone with purpose. That creates intrigue. Scarcity isn't about playing hard to get. It's about showing that you have a life worth chasing. Scarcity is powerful, but it's not the only tool you've got. Let's move to something a bit more subtle, a strategy that has everything to do with how someone's perception of you changes over time. So here's a question. What's more exciting? Someone who's always predictable or someone who keeps you on your toes? If you're thinking the second one, you're onto something. This is what psychologists call the gain-loss theory. It's all about how someone perceives you over time. Let's say she starts off thinking you're not interested in her, but later you show genuine interest. What do you think happens then? That shift, going from indifference to interest, creates excitement, and suddenly you're more intriguing. But be careful. This isn't about being manipulative or playing games. It's about showing growth, letting her see different sides of you. Authentic change, like sharing how you've overcome a challenge or learned from past mistakes, adds layers to your personality. Just make sure it's real. Nobody's attracted to someone who's bitter or overly negative about their past. Now, while changing perceptions can stir things up, sometimes it's simply being around someone that builds attraction. Let's explore how that works. Here's something interesting. Did you know that the more you're around someone, the more likely they are to develop feelings for you? It's called the mere exposure effect, and research shows it's a real thing. But how can you apply this? It's not about being pushy or forcing your presence. It's about putting yourself in situations where interactions can naturally happen, whether it's at the gym, the coffee shop, or shared social events. The more familiar you become, the more comfortable and attractive you appear. Familiarity breeds connection. So if there's someone you want to get to know better, find low-pressure ways to be around them more. Let the proximity do some of the work for you. But there's another tool you can use to build attraction, and it's not what you'd expect. It's about getting her to do something for you. Let me explain. Have you ever noticed that when someone does a favor for you, they tend to like you more? It's called the Ben Franklin effect. When someone helps you out, they subconsciously invest in you, and that builds connection. How can you use this in dating? It's simple. Ask for small favors. Maybe it's her opinion on something, or maybe you ask her for help with a project or a recommendation. These little asks actually create investment, making her feel more connected to you. It sounds backward, but when someone helps you, they start to like you more. It's a win-win. So far, we've covered scarcity, proximity, and the power of favors. But there's one more thing that can really influence attraction, and it's something that's within your control every day: your physical presence. Now, let's be real, looks aren't everything, but they do play a role. Here's the catch. It's not just about genetics, it's about the non-genetic stuff, like how you groom yourself, how you carry yourself, and how you present your style. Small changes like standing taller, making more eye contact, and dressing with intention can make a huge difference. Women notice the details, so take care of yourself. When you feel good, it shows. Confidence, self-care, and the way you present yourself can dramatically shift how you're perceived. So we've covered a lot today: how scarcity, the gain-loss theory, proximity, and even asking for favors can change the game when it comes to attraction. But if you want to really level up your dating life and apply these principles with success, I've got something even better for you. Click the link in my bio to watch my free training video, where I dive deeper into these strategies and show you exactly how to use them to attract high-quality women. This training is packed with tips you can use, no matter where you are in your dating journey. So check it out, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more tips on dating and relationships. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.